market, the sheriff farmer market. It's, like we got a consensus thing, we can move it to January, we can just.
I'm ready to move on it tonight, so I'm not sure
I'll
why.
second on the motion for deferral. I too would like a little more time to review it.
Yeah.
I think you need to call the item, okay? Read it into the record and make the corresponding motion.
Okay, Madam Clerk, could you please read the item into the record?
Moment. This is item G.
Okay.
Is item G correct, Mr. City Attorney?
Yes.
Under public hearings? Is item 8G? Okay, one moment. This is ordinance number 2014-47, Farmers Market. An ordinance of the Mayor and City Council, City of Doral, Florida, amending Chapter 74, Article 12, Farmers Market of the Land Development Code, providing for severability, providing for conflicts, and providing for an effective date.
Okay, we have a motion made by Councilwoman Christy Fraga, second by me. Any discussion to defer?
Yeah, this is first reading. I'm ready to move forward on approving it tonight for one simple reason. It's an item that concerns me, that farmers market. I remember when this farmers market concept was first approved years ago, the idea would be that it'd be 4 months, of a farmers market. The farmer market that's existing in Doral seems to have been there forever. I'm not sure. I think it's been over a year. The other thing, it's gone way beyond just being a farmer's market. It's become multiple vendors. They sell ceviche there. There's all kinds of things going on. It's not really a true farmer's market. The appearance of it is I believe, ugly. A lot of different tents on a main boulevard in our city on a Sunday. So a lot of the stuff that I read here actually pleases me dramatically, because what I'm seeing I don't like, and the idea of removing it off the major boulevard and those things I think are extremely important. So this is first reading. I believe that I feel comfortable moving it forward, and then from here to the second reading, if there's any concerns, anything that needs to be changed, do so. Because again, I'm very concerned about the farmers market we've had and the appearance of it for our city. For a long time, they actually were growing. They had an area they were actually growing something there. I'm not sure what they were growing. And again, it's not, I think, the appearance we want for, we've been since the creation of the city, aesthetics was very important, and that does not meet that standard. So I felt very positive with some of the regulations that are being set into motion here. So I'm actually supportive of it tonight to move forward on it. So I wouldn't defer.
Okay, any other comments?
Thank you. I actually, I'm going to support deferring it just because I disagree respectfully. I do think that because even though it was intended to be for a limited period of time, I think that the vendors have demonstrated how successful it is for them, and I think the residents are really enjoying it. It's very well located near many of our residential communities, near Doral Park, near the ones on 41st Street, Costa del Sol, and everything that's in that area. So I think people enjoy going out there. I think even though again I see Councilman Cabrera's point about having it planned for a limited period of time, but I think that because it's been such a success and people have really taken a liking to this farmers market, it's something that although intended to be seasonal and has demonstrated success, and I don't really feel comfortable putting pressure on them to do something that if it's working, let's let it keep working.
Okay, any other comment?
The reason why I think that, and I support deferring it, is because I think that it needs to be reworked a little bit. There was some wording that I would like to sit with the attorney with, and unfortunately it just didn't get to that item. But I agree with Councilman Rodriguez. I've actually been to the farmers market numerous times. They're getting over 200 people on a weekend basis. The community really enjoys it. I agree there's ways that we can make it better. So I look forward to making it an ordinance that can be better. The reason why it was consistent for 1 year and it was only for this year was so that people would know that it was there. But I've made it very clear, even in the last time that we supported extending it, was that this was just a short period of time so that people knew that it was something that was in our community, and that for the next time around, we wouldn't have it for the summertime.
Okay?
Last point, if I may, Mr. Mayor. I'll be supportive of deferring, but I also want to point out that this actually expands the time frame, and it expands it being an outdoor market more than just a farmer's market. So basically, what we have now is kind of out of compliance. This helps to bring in compliance. The only thing that'll change is the location, which that I am supportive of. I don't like it there. I mean, it's been successful, but I do think it's something positive for our community. I just want it to be completely positive. But I'll go ahead and be supportive of it, of deferring it, with the intention of trying to clean up any concerns, but I do believe it's a positive. And again, it actually expands the time and expands the capacity to bring in probably more within compliance of what's actually going on there. And to me, it's very important that whatever's going on be in compliance with our code. So
That's a good point, Councilman, and I will encourage Mr. Adam Temple to look into it and see if we can help maybe the people who are in charge there and see if we can make them on compliant. Okay, any other comment? Madam Clerk, please call the question.
Mr. Mayor, I understand this is deferral. Is this to the January 28, 2015 council zoning meeting?
That's my recommendation.
Councilwoman Fraga?
Yes.
Mayor Boria?
Yes?
Councilwoman Rodriguez?
Yes.
Councilman Cabrera?
yes.
Vice Mayor Ruiz?
Yes.
Mayor, the motion passes.
Thank you. Mr. Danny, you still want to talk?